Hello, beautiful people. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Honestly, I'm here, the creator and writer of the Honestly Sis newsletter, a bi-weekly newsletter geared towards millennials who are truly trying to get their shit together. And I am here for another daily motivational love reading where we use the tarot and to become the alchemists of our lives and to teach us how to become spiritual beings. A little bit about me. I do not just use the tarot. I use God and cusses in the same sentence, and I may mispronounce some things, but if it does not stop Charlamagne the God, it will not stop me. All right, y'all. So we are going to, angel number 31, do a quick love reading. I'm really interested to know. I really want to know, God, how can we bring in divine love in our life? How can we step into our divine femininity? How can we attract our divine masculines? Or the other way around, how can our masculine attract their divine feminine, God? We would like to be in divine partnerships. Allow us to see any information that you deem worthy for us to hear at this time. Allow no room for doubt or confusion. In God's name I pray. Alright, last shuffle. These cards feel so good. I really like how these cards feel. Whoops. Oh, alright, well, two cards came on out and it says new love. Angel number 127, new love. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. And then also religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. Guys, every time I see this card, I do not think of religion as in, you know, are you a Muslim? Are you a you know, Christian, Jew, none of that. I really feel like this is talking about your spiritual alignment and your awakening. And I feel like what God is saying, as you become more awakened and more, you know, grounded in yourself, then you are able to attract in your divine mate. And also I feel like for some of you people, I told y'all, like, I feel like for some of us, like, we are starting to get those hints and starting to feel like, well, maybe somebody is coming in. But I feel like what God is saying is like, oh shit, pay attention to the red flags. They are cautioning you. So new love. Okay, so this message, let me slow down. So we have new love, a new person has stirred your romantic feelings, religious factors, and then pay attention to the red flags. I feel like for pay attention to the red flags with this new love, I feel like what God is saying is that you, I have this new thing where I allow my solar plex to make decisions. So when I say that is when I'm around certain people and like, say, you know, we're having a conversation and like, if I get like this gut punch or like my stomach clench up and like this person makes me, and the reason why I know this is because I got like a little energy thing and I know that's like tied back to my childhood. And so it's like, if that person makes me feel that way, I have to, you know, be mindful of the red flags and like not even, you know, stop the relationship and like stop communicating. And it's not even a fact of like, you know, that person is fucked up or blah, blah, blah. Like, it's nothing like that. It's just that I have to pay attention to those red flags. I feel like so often we wait until people do something crazy. We wait till somebody do something like just crazy outrageous to be like, to cut them off, instead of just recognizing like if people, you know, violate your boundaries or if you get a weird feeling, like we should just trust it. Like, I want you guys to understand, like, your body is so fucking powerful. Like, it is really so powerful. It's like a vehicle. Like, it probably better than a vehicle, because it's just your body. And I don't even, and I have to research this a little bit more. But like, we have our body here, right? But then we also have like a spiritual body, a ether body. Like, it's really like, we have to, I keep telling y'all, it's like we're energy, like we're like spiritual energy beings. It's very weird. But it's like, so it's like me, and then it's like 1, 2, 3. It's like 3 others in me, right? So it's kind of like I have like this whole circumference. So if you feel something, even though you don't know, and even though logically you can't make sense of it, it's because one of your bodies are being like, hey, this person isn't right. So I just feel like we really need to start paying attention to the red flags. Oprah actually did, angel number 444, she actually did like this whole special about like how people who didn't pay attention to that instinct end up getting like raped and all of that stuff. So I mean, I don't want to go to the deep end, but I am a true crime junkie. You have to pay attention to the red flags. Ladies, especially, like look, I understand we want love. I understand nobody wants to be out here 50 and alone. Nobody wants that, right? We all want to have our happy ending. We all want to be hashtag couple goals. But we cannot be so desperate to have love that we are willing to put up with anything, that we're ignoring blatant red flags, okay? So I just really want us to create a rule that when somebody violates our boundary, or if somebody violates our solar plex, that we just stop. Like we don't have to question it. We don't have to worry about how they may make that person feel. We just need to act and be like, no, okay? Angel number 535. But moving on, this message is all about you knowing that you deserve love. You are lovable, and that new love is coming in. And what God wants you to know is that also release your ex, which is done. Done. So look, let me stop because I'm being nasty now. But no, I feel like what God is just trying to say with this message of, you know, new love coming in and that you deserve love. He wants you to know that as you keep working on yourself. That's why it's so important that you love on yourself. Like, honestly, y'all, that's why I got this big ass hair. I have a rose just sitting right here. I went and bought me some roses. I went and got all these candles for my house. Like, I just realized, like, I just want to feel loved, and I don't want to be around any, like, I've spent so much of my life feeling unprotected and just unheard, and like, you know, I have had times where I'm like, well, what is wrong with me? Like, is there like something like off? Or, you know, like I've had those thoughts, like, well, maybe I'm just a weird person. Like, maybe I'm not worthy of love. But what God is trying to say, like, just because you're alive, you're worthy of love. Period. Just because you're alive. Just because you are sitting here watching this video, just because you have 2 eyes and a heart, that makes you worthy of love. I don't care what you did in your past. I don't care what you're going through right now. I don't care how fat you are. I don't care how much hair you have or don't have. I don't care how many teeth you have or don't have. You're worthy of love. There is somebody out here in this world that is going to love you for you. They're not going to ask you to be anything differently. They're going to accept you, and they're going to be so happy that you are you. But in order to get that, we have to pay attention to the red flags. In order to get that, we have to like be mindful of the red flags. We can't be desperate. I have angel number 747. I've been getting so many people that's been hitting on me. And then, like, you know, like, because this hair, I get it. Like, I look different, you know, I look fine, whatever. And so I've been having all types of men look at me and hit on me, but it has not been what I wanted. It's not the quality. Yeah, I don't know. It's just, I haven't found somebody that has been worthy of my time. Like, I just haven't. Like, and I'm not about to be afraid to be alone. I'm not going to allow my fear of being alone to keep me in a situation that is not good for me, keep me in a situation that I know is not going to benefit me. I'm not going to just, you know, sleep with somebody just to sleep with them. Like, it's just like, to me, it's like, I am worthy of love, who I am. And I want that person that's going to see me and accept me. And I feel like what God is saying, a big part of that to get that new love is releasing your ex. And also it's like releasing your ex, paying attention to the red signs, but it's also like you making this mental decision that you're worthy of love. Okay. Angel number 845, 845. God, clarify this message of new love, religious factors, you deserve love, and release your ex. What do we need to know about these cards? How can we bring in a new love? What is potentially blocking the new love from coming in? God, in my prayer. So that came out for the new love. I'm not gonna flip it over. It actually came out all mysterious. Whoop. Whoop. All right. I love it. So, new love, Queen of Wands, What God is trying to get you to understand is, again, as you start to step into your femininity, as you start to step into, I actually did a video yesterday that was talking about like the reason why we don't go after our dreams is because we don't feel like we're worthy of love. We don't feel like we're worthy of living that type of life. So I feel like what God is saying is the need to make a mindset shift and just be like, I am worthy of love. I am worthy of having all the things I desire. And I feel like what God is saying is that once you make that mindset shift, then you need to follow it up with action, with taking care of yourself, loving yourself, nurturing yourself, generating that love that you want within yourself, becoming the divine feminine, and then your love will attract to you. I know that's where I'm at. Like, I'm in a place where I just want to attract that shit to me. I don't have time to be going out. I'm not going on no dating app. Like, God know he is not, my husband is not on no goddamn dating app. I just know it. I can't be, ain't gonna happen. So it's like, it's like making those decisions and that mind, the mindset shift. You need to just make a mindset shift that you're worthy of love, start stepping into your divine feminine power, and then also, start stepping into your divine feminine power so that you can attract that love and ultimately the life of your dreams. I'm really thinking about starting up a new series because I want to understand how to step into your divine feminine power. I feel like this world, because it's so masculine driven, a lot of us, we are more masculine than we are feminine, especially nowadays. Like women, we've heard it. We take on the attitude that I can do what niggas do and blah, blah, blah. And a lot of that's because a lot of women are hurt and a lot of women are dealing with heartache and they're not able to recover. They don't even know how to recover from it. So they just try to be like a man. But really what's that doing is that's tipping us way on we're on like the extreme side. So God is trying to balance the world back out by having a lot of us women and men, because we all have this power within us, step into our divine feminine power. So I'm really thinking about doing a series on that. But what God is trying to say is that when we do step into our divine feminine energy and power, that's how we attract the love to us. Religious factors with the Ace of Cups. Again, I love this so much because what God is saying is as you keep improving yourself, as you clean up your vibration, as you love on yourself, you vibrate higher and you attract that love for you. You're able to get that fresh new cup. And also this is validating. This is kind of validating this new love coming in. New love and then Ace of Cups. So it's like God is like, you work on yourself, you feed yourself, you get your vibration right, and then I offer you the love that you need. So you don't need to go searching for a love. Y'all, I'm telling y'all, listen, I've decided that's why I'm low-key like starting to get out how many people looking at the videos and all that stuff, because I decided I'm just gonna be a case study for God. Like I don't care. Like I'm tired of looking at other people. I'm tired of watching other people be like, and I met my man, and I'm like, fuck that. I just need to see this shit for myself, and I'm gonna tell y'all the whole time. Like I'm gonna put it out here. We gonna be on this journey together. That's why I'm so transparent with y'all, because I just feel like we have to show the process. Like I'm tired of people being like, and this is why I became a coach, because now I have my divine masculine and I did this and this, and if you do my course and if you read my book and pay $15.99 and then do $3.99 and you work with me, then you can have your love too. Fuck that, y'all. I'm telling y'all, if I start doing courses, cuss me the fuck out, because I'm not on my path. I don't ever plan on doing one of them goddamn courses, no e-classes, none of that bullshit. I'm not doing it. Like no, I'm not doing it. This is the most e-class I'm gonna get, because I'm tired. Like I'm just so tired. Like everybody's going $2.99 a subscription to death. Like we're gonna like $12.99, $9.99. Like I'm over it. Like I get you gotta hustle, but god damn, like how many classes do you need? Anyways, I'm off the tangent. But what? Oh my god. Okay, y'all, we really about to have some love coming in. So what God is trying to get us to understand is that as we start working on ourselves, as we start stepping into our divine feminine power, God is going to give us a fresh new start. And then we're going to come into union with another, like Ace and 2. And also, like, I'm saying it's a union with the other just because new love came out with the Ace of Cups. But this is also like us before... Thank you, God. Before that new love come in, you come into balance with yourself. This is your masculine and feminine side. So it's like once you start to accept yourself, once you say, I'm worthy of love, accept yourself, begin to walk into your divine feminine power, beginning to work on your spirituality, God gives you a fresh new start, and then you be able to come into full balance within yourself so that you can come into balance with another. God is saying as soon as you release the reason why it's so important for you to release your ex is because the time has come for you to clear your energy. So again, it's like, I don't know, when I first started doing these videos, I used to have 2 couches in my house. And I don't know if you ever had 2 couches in one living room and one bedroom apartment. It's just too much. So what God is saying is that the reason why you have to release things is so that you can make room for the new love that is for you. Okay? All right, y'all. I'm going to leave the message at that. And I'm actually going to wrap this up with a Sufi. Actually, I take this back. I'm actually going to wrap this up with a block. Because I want to know what's blocking us from feeling like we're not worthy of love. Dear God, what is blocking us from stepping into our divine feminine power? Why do we not feel worthy of love? What's blocking us from coming into union with ourselves and with another? Why are we afraid to release our ex? Why are we afraid to listen to the red flags? Allow no room for doubt or confusion. One card only, God. Clarify this message of new love, religious factors. You are lovable. Release your ex. Red signs, Queen of Wands, Ace of Cups, 2 of Cups, Knight of Cups. All of these cups. Telling y'all, God is, and that message been coming out so clear. God is like, just take care of yourself. Just feel whole, feel balanced within yourself, and then I will deliver the other. It can be so simple. So the card that came out is Gossip. This is what Gossip and Renewal. Gossip is affecting you from feeling like you are lovable. So let's get some more information. Gossip is a heart chakra, discovering the wisdom of the heart. Let's see. Gossip. This card represents the truly open heart with no personal agenda other than love. But it could also indicate the opposite, rebellion and denying your true gifts. An ability to follow your heart can appear to others as careless or strange. Yet in truth, everyone wishes they had the loving openness of Chartreuse, which is who this little person is. The tale is about. I never met a person I didn't like. The legend. Charmaine is eccentric and kind. From the Chartreuse green treehouse, I'm going to say, from her green treehouse to her fascination with scars, she is the topic of town's gossip. After her death, the people discover her incredible detailed painting of their town and realize she was an extraordinary artist who painted their lives with love. They feel sadness for never having really known her. Charmaine represents that appreciating differences is key. This card is warning you that you may lose a valuable friendship if you do not appreciate what you have. Charmaine is about prejudice and misunderstanding. What are you resisting? Uniqueness of others, naivety, support for your vision, lack of appreciation, refocus your life. Keywords is freedom, dance, and honor. And so what stuck out to me is what are you resisting? And I feel like a lot of you guys are resisting that you're worthy of love. A lot of you guys are resisting that you can really genuinely come into another. I have an article on Honestly Sis. I can't remember the name of it, Angel number 1825, but a lot of people don't believe in love. Like, I don't know when this happened, especially in the spiritual community, but they will believe that they can manifest everything of their dreams except for love. Like, a lot of people have been so hurt and so damaged that they just don't believe in love. And I feel like what God is saying is that your non-belief, you're resisting that you can have love is blocking you from receiving love. And then for some of you guys that honestly, I don't feel like, okay, for some of you guys who are already in partnership, I feel like what God is saying is that you guys have a chance to renew your love. And I feel like a part of it is accepting the differences are key, like accepting that you guys are different. So say, for example, if you do have a partner who's not really on a spiritual path with you, but he doesn't shit on it, he supports you, but he doesn't understand it. That's fine. God is saying just accept your differences, because he may surprise you and months later, years later, be like, oh yeah, let me do this thing too. I was recently listening to an interview with Angela Rye and Tabitha Brown, and Tabitha was talking about her journey to becoming a vegan. And she actually said that she was vegan for herself for a year. And she's like, you know, you have to realize that sometimes the most important journeys that you have to go on, you have to go on these journeys alone. And so her and her husband didn't break up because she became vegan, but she was willing to step into that difference and be like, you know what, babe, you may not be into it, but this is what I need to do to take care of myself. They were still able to be in it together. And then a year later, he joined her in the journey. So I just feel like if you are in a relationship, what God is saying is that you have an opportunity to renew your love, to upgrade your love. But you, like, you know, pointing the fingers or being like, you need to be like me, that's not going to happen. Just, you know, take care of yourself. And again, it'll naturally attract. Your partner will naturally elevate on his own, because that's the beautiful thing about women. You know, when we change everything around us. I do want to just poke into this renewal real quick. You are being offered a chance to awaken to a new life. You may need to deepen your roots and anchor yourself to taking stock of what you would like to create. This is a time to start again and grow a strong foundation. The leaves shrivel and are stolen by, this is another beginning. Her leaves shrivel and are stolen by the wind. She is pried from her pot and is deeply saddened when she is thrown away. When she awakens, she is blooming again. Now she lives in a large park, a former landfill site, surrounded by lush greenery, and her roots reach deeper than ever before, opening her to the possibilities of life. What appears to be an end may not be one after all. This may turn into a remarkable opportunity. Trust that whatever is coming is better than what you have known to this point. Am I positive in the face of change or defeated? And I'm ready to step in new. And so I will leave this message with reiterating this thing on releasing your ex. I feel like a lot of you guys, a lot of us don't even get the love that we really truly deserve because of our limiting beliefs. We don't feel like we're worthy of that. So what God is saying is that you need to stop resisting it and stop worrying about what everybody else has and what everybody else is doing, and just really focus on, do you believe that you can have love? Do you believe that you're worthy of that? And just focus on bringing it in. Focus on becoming the best you and grounding it out. And then for some of you guys that have been in a that has recently gone through a breakup, you have to realize that if God could deliver you somebody when you are not your best self, who do you think God can deliver when you are your best self? Okay? We got to stop moving in fear so that we can get the love that we truly deserve. All right, y'all. That's all the messages I have for you. If you made it to the end of this message, please give me a thumbs up. If you made it to the end of this message, you are not subscribed. What are you waiting for? Until we meet again, dream those dreams. Never let the internet rush you, and never, ever, ever let someone tell you what you cannot do. 2234. Take care. Bye.